All right, welcome everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, going to be going over Chronicles on how to join the Coast Guard. Today, I'm going to show y'all step by step how to join online, as far as the process, how to get in touch with the recruiter, etc. First, we're going to start off with my rating that I'm in, which is Operations Specialist, and we'll briefly go over that. So, first thing you're going to do is going to go to gocoastguard.com. Go to gocoastguard.com. You can watch a little quick video here. It shows a couple basic depictions of what we do in action. Of course, those are mostly folks like our bosun mates, MKs. And you had our Airedales. Those were the cadets. Maritime law enforcement. That's my job right there. Operations specialist. Of course, we got the helicopter folks, so pilots, rescue swimmers. So it shows you just different aspects of our job, right? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to scroll down, and first we're going to show you as far as like a couple things, why I guess the benefits of joining, right? So great reasons to join the Coast Guard. You get up to 30 days of paid vacation every year. You get money for your housing, dining, and clothing. You got a child care subsidy program, so that if you need child care, the Coast Guard military will actually pay for it to subsidize it, so you're not paying out of pocket. You get military discounts at participating retailers. You get low cost life insurance for the rest of your life if you decide to retire from the military. You get free leave as far as that's time off after you've had a child, so for maternity or paternity. Access to worldwide military flights, space safe flights. Those are free flights wherever the military flies. You can fly for free as a passenger. Medical, we got medical, dental, and eye care. Workplace equality, everyone has the same opportunities. World-class training experiences. You get top-notch training experiences that you can get to go to for free. The Coast Guard will pay for all that stuff for you. So any professional endeavors that you have, you can do that. For example, I'm pursuing my master's now, and the Coast Guard is paying for all of that. And I haven't even dipped into my Veterans Affairs GI Bill. They teach you leadership and management skills. Of course, you got education, tuition assistance, competitive salary. So we typically get a 2% pay raise every year, in addition to the pay raises that you receive every 2 years as part of your service bumps. And then we got access to military bases, commissaries, and exchanges. So basically, commissary is the military grocery store. Exchanges is pretty much like our malls where you get military discounts. And so those are the few things that are benefits. All right, so we're going to scroll up here as far as finding jobs. We're going to go to careers. After we go to careers, we're going to go to enlisted because I'm enlisted. So I want to start off with enlisted folks. We're the workhorse of the Coast Guard. So I'm going to scroll down and we're going to go to operations specialists. All right, so it says here, operations specialist. It's pretty funny. I know that girl in the picture there. She was stationed before. So Coast Guard, it's ironic. Everywhere you go, you're going to meet somebody that you either know or someone that knows somebody you know. So we're big, but small enough to where reputation matters heavily, and what you do will carry with you throughout your career. So it says OSs, which is the short abbreviation for Operations Specialists, provide 24/7 communication and coordination to execute missions. It says OSs are the Coast Guard's preeminent emergency managers. You provide situation awareness, manage information, and develop plans for missions ranging from search and rescue to law enforcement, national defense, and more. From command centers, which is like our 911 dispatch center, ashore and at sea on boats, OSs communicate with boaters in distress, develop search and rescue patterns, and guide Coast Guard units to assist. They're typically assigned to sectors, districts, and cutters, which sectors pretty much our command center. They are in charge of a smaller area. The district is in charge of all the sectors within the area. For example, District 7 is all of South Carolina. You got Georgia and Florida, and then also we have Puerto Rico, the Bahamas, a couple of places like that. So it asks you, are you calm under pressure, attentive to detail, interested in coordinating response actions, and punctual? The skills you'll learn. You'll learn how to coordinate missions, handle classified material, and operate navigation and communication systems. The training you'll get. You go to a 13-week rating course in Petaluma, California, with information. They'll instruct you on how to handle classified information, use navigation systems, communication systems, and search and rescue. They'll teach you how to become a tactical action officer. You can learn command duty officer training, air direction controller, where you're controlling helicopters, and training in electronic warfare. That's something that a lot of people don't realize that the Coast Guard does. And emergency management. As far as jobs on the outside that will relate to this, be emergency management director, air traffic control, emergency service planners, a dispatch operator, and a homeland security officer. Then we'll watch this quick video.
Life saving, law enforcement, mission coordination. These aspects define operations specialists in the United States Coast Guard. Teams of operations specialists work around the
I
clock
love the
in a
music.
technology-driven environment, providing direction to carry out a variety of missions, including search and rescue, law enforcement, and narcotics interdiction, just to name a few. The path to becoming an operations specialist begins with a 13-week ACE-accredited course in Petaluma, California. The skills learned by operations specialists can lead to civilian positions in emergency management and preparedness coordination. Learn more. Visit gocoastguard.com. Life saving, law enforcement, mission coordination. These aspects define operations specialists in the United States Coast Guard.
All right, this thing's
Teams of
stuck in
operations specialists work around the clock
refresh
in a
this
technology.
because that video got stuck. All right, so we're back now. All right, so now you decided that you want to be operations specialist. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna find a recruiter because that's where your journey starts. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go off the area I'm in right now, which is District of Columbia. Type in that there. So it's gonna show you. Sorry about that. Type in 20593. It's gonna show you the different recruiting stations. So I'll click on Washington D.C. or wherever I'm at. Going to show you on the map where the recruiting office is located, and it has an address along with a phone number and an email. So if you click that email, it'll immediately basically open up your email, and like this here, open it that up, and then you can just type whatever you want. All right, so now let's say you're ready to apply. So all you got to do is apply, right? So the recruiter, right? Now the reason why you contact them first is they're going to give you all the information. They're going to ask you for all this information here. So ASVAB, right? The ASVAB is basically like a test that you have to take. And in order to be an operations specialist, there's a specific number that you will have to reach in order to do that. So let's go in here on Coast Guard portal, which I have access to because I'm in the Coast Guard. And basically going to show you the ASVAB scores. So I'm currently teleworking on the Wi-Fi. Typically, it does not take this long, but there you go. All right, so this is like our Google for the Coast Guard. So you type in ASVAB, Of course, they have waivers if you're already in the Coast Guard, if you are specific type of if you're say like a non-rate, which is somebody's in the Coast Guard that doesn't have a specific rating job yet. You kind of do a lot of miscellaneous things, and you could fill out that waiver memo to ask to go a certain job if you don't meet the requirement. All right, ASVAB. Frequently asked questions for FAQ. All right, so we're going to go to ASVAB guide. I'm going to hit back on this. Y'all get to see it live in action. So these are it's pretty much like our Google, so people can post everything on here. So as soon as you type in ASVAB, it shows like everything known to man. All right, let's go with the A school rate requirements. This was from November of 2022. All right, we're going to zoom in here. I go 100%, scroll down, go to operations specialists. All right, so ASVAB shows here, got to have verbal and arithmetic scores together when added have to be a total of 95. Let's type in ASVAB. Officialasvab.com. All right, so the ASVAB scoring is based on the item response theory model. Basically, it's a series of test questions that examines your ability to be placed on the same scale. It's basically paper and pencil, so shows you here standard scores. So a standard score of 70 indicates that the examinee scored 2 standard deviations above the mean average. Not trying to go like super, not trying to like nerd out on this thing here, but oh Lord, that's way too huge. All right. Well, I'm guessing they want you to call the recruiter, but yeah, the recruiter will give you all the information for the ASVAB. So you're basically going to put in your first name here. If you go back to the screen on contact and details, so I'm just literally going to type in a bunch of stuff here just so y'all can see the process. Pick a state, DC. We'll put numbers. We'll go with District of Columbia. We're back at uscg.mil 3456780. Go other, enlisted, and full time. Click next. Citizenship, go US. All right, ethnicity. So you can put if you're Hispanic or Latino. I'm going to put not. Race, whatever. I'm going to go with 301 2000. Male, US. All right, marital status. Let's show you that. Married. How many kids you got? Or dependents. So number of children you support, and the number and your spouse or your wife, significant other if you're married to them. Pick a height. Pick a weight. 60. Hair color. Education. All right. So this is important because if you have education, a lot of times they'll give you more money for education. All right. Education. I'm just going to put bachelor's of business, GPA. I have mine on a 4.0, homie. Straight Ace. All right. You can tell them if you've in school pursuing a degree or not in school pursuing a degree, your current status. So put part time and number of credits you have. Uh, Total years education. Put 12 plus the 4, so that's 16. Driver's license, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got Georgia, or let's go with Georgia this time. I'm gonna go with 301, 2026. And all right, military ASVAB. Have you ever talked to a recruiter? So if you haven't, you can just put no. Have you served another branch? You just put no. Have you ever been rejected? Nope. And then have you taken ASVAB? If you put yes, you can put your scores and everything here. If you have not, click nope and go through. They'll ask you if you got crime. Nope. Or if you're a criminal or you had any minor stuff. Ask you here, had any legal actions? Nope. No, have not used any drugs. Tattoos, yes. And you can put, I got them all over, as I do. Finances, nope. No bankruptcy. No to child support alimony. List all debt. So I'm gonna put I don't have any. Do you object to carrying firearms? That's interesting. Never knew that was it. But no, I don't. Do you have any beliefs that prevent you from being available 24/7? No. Are you afraid of the water? Oh, this is a good one. So I tell you what, don't worry about this one here because a lot of people, this is a thing. If you just know how to swim like a little bit, that's fine. Like if you can't really swim well, you can go to boot camp and they'll teach how to swim. When I joined, I didn't know how to swim a lick, and they taught me how to swim, and I passed with flying colors. So I'm just gonna put no, and then my swimming competence. Yep. So you can put can't swim, weak. So put moderate, and then they'll ask you if you ever joined these activities. So the reason why is when I joined, um, because I had Boy Scouts and a degree, they were offering me more money to join. Not saying join. Not saying that's going to happen with you, but you can always give it a whirl, and then the detail will let you know, or not detail, recruiter will let you know all this information. That's why you want to talk to a recruiter. Then you click here and submit the form, and then it'll go to that. So, in a nutshell, all you have to do is go to apply now if you want to get a hold of a recruiter. If you just go to find a recruiter, you can put in your zip code to find a recruiter and call them. And as far as like jobs, go to ghostguard.com. You scroll down, go to careers, and you go to enlisted because that's where we're starting off with. And then you go to operations specialists. It'll tell you what it is. And that's how you join the Coast Guard. It's really that simple. All you got to do is take that little bit of information and contact the recruiter. So, and you can even request information here too. So if you click on request information, it's going to have you do that same thing. or you can apply now. It's going to take you the same thing. So, um, thank you for tuning in. I'll drop my link in the descriptions with all my contact information. If you'd like to reach out to me directly, I'm available to talk anytime. I'll put my work um, phone number in there. I'll also put my cell phone number there, and I'll put my work email. And so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And nice talking with everybody. Actually, I realized I didn't even do my bio, but yeah, oops. uh, Senior Chief Ian Brown. I've been in the Coast Guard 19 years. Planning on staying in about 24, but I'm operations specialist, E8, and I can tell you about all the awesome things that I've done in the Coast Guard, but it's not what this topic is for. But yeah, thanks for tuning in the channel. I'm just starting off my YouTube channel, so still a little bit unorganized, trying to get things set up and figure out how to best make my videos. Not editing yet. Right now, I'm just recording. So appreciate y'all tuning in. God bless.